Now, it's true that social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter have taken over the web, but is it true that everyone is always on there? I want to know if that's actually true or not. Are people constantly connected on the web all the time? Are we becoming less connected emotionally and physically to our friends and family? So let's see what some people have to say today.
Do I have any social networking sites I visit?
I only have Facebook, and I didn't have it for the longest time, and I got it back for school projects, and now I'm on it all the time.
I have Twitter, and I have Twitter because I like following my favorite bands, favorite artists, different like social programs that I like.
I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. I know it's a lot, but I do have them and I'm on them quite often.
I go on Facebook a lot. I'm always on Facebook. I think that's the generic standard answer. Twitter, LinkedIn. What else counts as a social networking site?
I'm a part of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Chatter, Ripple, and a slew of others that I can't remember right now.
I am not currently a part of any sites, and I do not wish to belong to any sites. And I feel if I want to talk to a person, I will call them or see them in person or send an email.
Have I chosen to unplug from technology?
I feel really vulnerable actually when I don't check them. Like I said, it's like my morning routine. Like I wake up, I check all my sites, and then I go out throughout my day. I tried once to not for a whole weekend look at any of them, and I couldn't do it. I think I lasted like 2 hours and then I had to check them.
I unplug from time to time, usually if I go away for the weekend, and it's a nice feeling. But then, you know, once you return on a Sunday evening and you check all of your sites, there's a lot of notifications, a lot of dialogue that's happened, and so you feel as if you're missing something.
I don't feel disconnected from society or from the world, maybe from the media and things going on in the media, but I don't really care to take part in that. I'm not really interested.
Never once. I've considered the Facebook thing was going on like a few months ago, or was it a year ago? I don't know. Where everyone was like not signing off, dropping their accounts, right? And yeah, I never really thought about doing it. Like I didn't take it seriously. I just sort of brushed it off. I don't put anything on there that would be particularly dangerous, I think.
Do I think people are becoming less connected because of social sites?
We're relying too much on it to contact people, but at the same time there are a lot of positives for it. Like I could talk to people in Italy, like family members, and I wouldn't be able to do that here.
I think they just consume people too much, and I feel like it's like destroyed personal relationships kind of. So I don't know. I feel like just people spend way too much time on it.
Physically, I believe they're becoming less connected because they can access things online and they're not really speaking with people face to face, and it's kind of losing that emotional, interpersonal connection, like with eye contact, body language. You don't know how people are connecting through text messages or emails. You don't know their emotions behind it.
But I mean, I like to be connected. I like to feel a part of what's happening with my friends and colleagues and different networks that are happening out there. And so there is that sense that it's nice to always have those tools on you to be able to communicate when you want to.
That if, let's say you have family that lives across the world, it's a great way of connecting with them when you normally wouldn't or couldn't. But looking around in our culture, I do feel that people are more on their phones or on their laptops looking at their social media sites rather than actually talking to each other.
I feel like now I get nervous talking to people face to face because it's so much easier on Facebook.
After interviewing people about their actions about social media sites and their opinions, it appears that we have two sides to the table and a little middle. There are extremists on both ends, some people who don't want anything to do with social media sites like Facebook, and others who are on a slew of them and can't even remember all of them. Overall, I think it's just important for people to remember that life does exist offline and that it is okay to unplug. But will generations to come understand the beauty of unplugging and having a world filled not with technology? After interviewing so many people who use social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter, I started thinking about what about our younger generations, the ones who are watching us being on these sites 24/7. What do they think and what are their opinions of Facebook and Twitter?
I use Facebook, 1. 2, Twitter. YouTube, if you consider that a social network site. And I guess that's it. Not really anything else.
Addicting Games, Miniclip, YouTube, DragonBallZ.com, Teletoon.com.
On Facebook, YouTube, and Skype. That's all I use.
Do you feel disconnected or out of the loop if you do not visit these sites?
Yes and no. It's kind of like, oh no, I didn't check my Facebook. It's not like that. It's just like, oh, I wonder what happened on Facebook, kind of.
Yeah, because if I don't check it, I feel like the world's ending. So I have to make sure people are online.
What's your opinion on Facebook?
It's okay. Like, there's a lot of room for getting to know people that you've never seen in a while, just keeping in touch.
Yeah, but I like it because you can talk to your friends and everything. Family members that you don't really talk to that much in real life, you can talk to them on Facebook. Or Skype or Twitter, if they have that.
Because you get to write stuff to people that maybe you don't have long distance calling, but you could talk to them on Facebook.
Is there any reason why you don't like Facebook?
People sometimes write things that are stupid.
Do you feel that we're becoming more disconnected with using technology more?
A bit, because not that many people are talking to each other in real life anymore. It's mostly texting or Facebook. And I heard that there's more people on Facebook than there were people 200 years ago.
Yeah, because, well, there's texting, which is now in schools, and it kind of distracts a lot of people from their work, and there's been car crashes because of texting, phones. So yeah, I'd say that it's kind of had an impact.
I think that maybe they should have technology, but not so much technology that the whole world has to be technology. Pretty much that's what the world is.